It's been a year of massive highs and lows for the Keas, with the club's darkest day coming back in June of this year, when they tragically lost long-time servant Tini Tuli after he suffered a heart attack and died at the team's training on the eve of his record-breaking 300th appearance. For 8-time grand finalist Siona Tuiloma, it's still an unusual feeling walking onto the park without his mate.
Especially with Tini, all my grand finals I played with him, so I think it's just one bar that I haven't played with him, so I don't know how it's going to feel this week, in terms of the boys. He'll still be there with us in spirit, we'll still do everything the same as if he was there.
After spending more than 2 decades with the club, it's not only his work on the pitch that Tini will be remembered for.
It was a big loss. He talked a lot about family. He was a very family man, and he the influence that he had like that sort of passed on through to us. Myself personally, a lot of the other guys with family and kids in there, and we've carried that on. But yeah, definitely he had a huge influence in the brotherhood that we have here. To me, he was the one that started all that off. It wasn't just about a game. It wasn't just about, just on a Saturday or a Tuesday or Thursday. It was on and off the field. When you play together for that long, you sort of becomes, real, and you realise, oh, geez, this is a real brotherhood. And Tini Tuli had a lot to do with that. I definitely was very influenced with it, and he was definitely one of my role models that I looked up to.
The Linwood club find themselves in their strongest position for some time, with the B team also making their respective final. With the club heavily affected by the Canterbury earthquakes, it's been a rebuilding period for the Keas.
We've been out of our club rooms since 2011, pretty much, straight after the earthquake, and in between a few places for our Saturday night prize givings and stuff. But this year, very fortunate to be down at the Woolston Workmen's Club, and they've looked after us. So we've been able to link up with our juniors again, which has been awesome. Yeah.
After qualifying for the playoffs in second spot, Linwood earned themselves a week off after winning their semi-final against Papanui a fortnight ago to gain direct entry into this year's final. Meanwhile, Papanui bounced back last weekend to defeat Riccarton and grabbed the second final spot.
We definitely aimed to win that game and, kind of have the week off. It was good to freshen the boys up and, give a few boys a rest. So we still trained pretty hard and, just stuck to the usual routine, and, we're here now, so yeah, it's not too far to go.
With the team on a high, they're now just one win away from sending Tini off in style.
I think for us it's a bit of a closure. I think it's the final send-off for him. We had celebrated his 300th game, but I think at the start of the year, when I spoke to him, we always talked about one more grand final, and for me and him it was 2005, 2008. I think we wanted to be get that last title underneath our belt.
Sunday's grand final between Papanui and Linwood gets underway at 2 p.m. from AMI Stadium.